Good. That's it. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Relax. I'm going to give you about 20 seconds. Get you a drink of water. Any questions there? All right. Very good. So back to our hip replacements real quick. People who have had a total joint replacement or arthroplasty experience fewer falls than those who don't undergo surgery, right? There's more to that. Remember, I was going to leave it as a teaser. There's more to that, but it hints to more range of motion, more stability, right? Less pain, less favoring of that specific joint. Read that sheet of paper. I didn't want to leave you hanging too much, but that right there is some solid information. All right, let's get into our strength pillar. Strength is important to balance because we need to be able to stand on our legs, right? If our legs aren't strong, it really limits what we can do in our lives, and it puts us at such a greater risk for a fall. We need our legs to do so many other things. We literally call it cardiovascular training when we're walking on a treadmill or outside. You got to have strong legs for that. Balance begins in the joints. I want you to start in front of your chair. All right? We're going to be sitting in our chair. And for those of you that have taken the class, you know how much I love these. For those of you who haven't, I love these. So what we're doing is we're just sitting down in slow motion, right? Nothing fancy today. Sometimes I'll add a little different flavor to it. All we're simply doing is sitting down in slow motion, okay? I want you to stick your bottom out. As we go down, I don't want you to go down like this. I want you to really stick that bottom out there. Shift your weight to your heels. It's going to take us 4 seconds. Now, when I get to the bottom, I don't want to do the plop, right? How many of us have seen the plop? We all have seen the plop, right? So what I want to do is I want to go down and avoid the plop. If it hurts, if you have some kind of injury, some kind of pain, don't do it. Just pause above the pain, and then as we come up, catch us when we come up. All right? Here we go. Our feet are as wide as the legs on the chair, and let's begin. I like to put my hands in front. You're more than welcome to use your hands as guides if you need that little extra confidence. That's fine too, or on your hips, either way. Let's descend. 4, 3, stick that bottom out, 2, and 1. We're in our chair. That's it. We're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're up. That's it. Make sure your knees stay over your toes. Don't let your knees cave in. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Good. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. And we're up. That's it. 94 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And we're up. I tell you what, we'll only do as many of these as however many calories you ate on Thanksgiving Day. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 2 more. We're up. I'm just going to give you a different angle here. And 4, see how far my nose is over my toes? 2, 1. And we're hitting the chair. That's it. And we're up. Last time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Good, good. I'm going to grab a quick shot of water. We're going to move into our second exercise in the strength pillar. What that means is we're going to take our chair and move it to the left side. How this works is you see these 2 exercises, and it may be blurry. I know you may not be able to read, but you see 2 exercises in the strength, and then you have posture, flexibility, and balance. These 2 exercises, we'll do 1, and then we'll do 2, and then we'll come back to 1 and 2. So it works like a circuit. That's how I'm doing this. Don't have to do that at home. It's just the way I like to do it. Here we go. Let me show you, then you follow. We're going to balance on our left leg, right? Remember, bend that knee. We're just simply going to bring that right foot out, pause, 1, 2, coming right back in. Now, if you can, try not to put that right foot on the ground. Try to keep it in the air. If you need to put it on the ground, that's fine. If you need to hold on, that's fine too, okay? Here we go. Nice and tall. Shift our weight to our left leg. Right foot in the air. Core tight. We're going out. Pause. And in. Very good. Bend that knee. Out. Pause. And in. Good. That's it. And 3. I don't want any lateral flexion there in the spine. And in. And 4. Very good. Find you a focal point. Find a point in front of you. Stare at it. 5. Good. And 6. That's it. Good, good. Boy, this is better than 7 scrounging around the kitchen this morning looking for pecan pie, ain't it? You'd rather be working on your balance. 8. That's it. And 9. 1, 2. That's it. We're going to go to 12. 10. 1, 2. And 11. 1, 2. Last one. And 12. 1 and 2. Very good. Well done. You feel the opposite leg burning? A lot of folks think that you're going to feel it in the leg that's doing the movement. Well, you will, but you're also going to feel a lot of work being done in our lower leg, right? What's our first line of defense against the fall? It's our lower leg. That's the first thing that hits the ground, right? Or should be. Let's hope so. Let's hope it's our leg and not something else, right? So the stronger we are in the lower leg, the better able we are to adjust and move and stabilize the rest of our bodies. Let's move our chair to the other side. All right. Same thing. Let's shift our weight to our right foot. Remember, bend your knee. We're going to lift that left leg into the air. We're going to go out. 1, 2, and in. Now, if your range of motion is different here, 2, that's okay. And 3, you want to make sure your knees stay right over your toes. That's it. No lateral flexion. 4, remember, try to keep that foot in the air. That's it. And 5, find your focal point. And 6, good, good. And 7. And 8, core tight. That's it. And 9, if you need to hold on, that is fine. Good, I want you to be safe. 10. That's it. 11. Last one. And 12. Beautiful. All right, back to our sitting slows. Technical name for this is the eccentric quad activity, okay? So that's just a big fancy name to say we're going to sit down in slow motion. All right, our feet are as wide as our chair, the legs of our chair. That's it. Nice and tall. Now, we're going to do 8 repetitions here. If you get to 4 or 5 and that is really a lot for you and it's just really hard to do more than that, make it work for you. You do not have to do all 8 reps, right? Remember, we have a lot of people in the class that have differing abilities, okay? So we're going to try to cater to everybody. Here we go. We can do that with these little simple modifications. And let's begin. 4, stick that bottom out. 3, nice and slow. 2, and 1. Beautiful. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And we're up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And we're up. Let's give you a different look here. All right. And 4, 3, nice and slow. 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. And 4, 3, stick that bottom out. 2, and 1. Good, good. And up. We're doing a great job avoiding that plot. Last one. 20, 19, just kidding. 2 and 1, and relax. Well done. All right, let's take that chair to the left side. We're going to take that chair to the left side there. Catch your breath. Give you a few seconds here to get adjusted. Grab a shot of water if you need it. You certainly don't need to wait for me to tell you to get water if you need it. All right. When I say core tight, what that means is I'm going to tighten up the core. Now, just so you know, core technically refers to shoulders, what's between the shoulders and the knees. Most people, when they talk about core, they're talking about from shoulders to waist. All right? So just a little tidbit there. Okay, this is our leg laterals with our little pause, okay? A little isometric pause there. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot, right foot in the air. Remember, bend your knee a little bit. We're going to go out, hold, and in, and 2. It's okay if that toe points at a 45-degree angle and in. Probably don't want it more than that, right? If you can get it to point straight ahead, that's what you're really looking for. Good. There's 4. That's it. And 5. Good, good. And 6. Now, all of us will probably look a little bit different with the range, right? Some of us, 7, may be able to get our foot way out there. Good, good. And 8, what I really want to do is just avoid that lateral flexion, that leaning to the side. Good. And 9, keeping that knee bent. 10, that's it. And 11, good, good. Last one, and 12. And rest. Great job, great job. Absolutely, make it work for you. Let's rotate. You see what I mean by that extra core work? Going back and forth. Good, good. All right. Same thing, just with the left leg this time. We're going to shift our weight to the right foot, bend your knee, and we're going to go out, pause, and in. And 2. Good. And 3. That's it. And 4. Awesome. 5 and 6. Good, good. And 7 and 8. 9. That's it. 10. Keep that knee bent. 11. And your range may be different on this side too. Last one. And 12. Perfect. And relax. Good. Get a shot of water. We're going to take about 20 seconds here. Any questions? Any questions? You guys are rocking it. James and Judith, you guys are rocking it, man. And we have Michelle and we have other Michelle. All right. And of course, my mom. Good. Let's see. Mary, very good. And of course, Gwen and Ann, welcome back. All right. Let's move into what we call off script. What is off script, you ask? Off script is just an exercise that is not necessarily in the program. It's just something that we're going to do as a bonus, right? Who knew exercise you get bonus, right? Well, you do here. Let me show you what we're going to do. It's just a little simple strengthening exercise, all right? And so what this is called is a pistol squat. And you actually see it quite often in CrossFit, but we're not going to go to that extreme. All we're going to do is we'll be keeping the chair right where it's at. We'll keep it on our right side since it's already there. We're just going to lift our left foot up in the air, and you're just going to, instead of squatting on 2 feet, like we were doing with our sitting slows, we're going to do that on one leg. So of course our range will change, right? We're not going to go as low, nearly as low. But what I want to do is make sure I stick my bottom out, get my weight on my heel. I should be able to wiggle my toes in my shoe, right? And then you're standing right back up. I want to keep my left leg in the air if I can. If I cannot, I can keep it on the ground in front. As I go down and up, full rep looks like this. We're down and then up. Notice my back. My back's not rounded. My back is flat. Down and up. You obviously can hold on to the chair if you need to, okay? So everyone together, Let's shift our weight to our right foot, left leg in the air, it's right in front of you, and let's begin. We're going to go down as far as you can tolerate, and then right back up. Good, good. And down, really stick that bottom out, just like we were doing with our sit and slows, and up. Good. And 3, if you can do it without holding on, give it a go. And 4, really shift that weight to your heel. And up, that's it. And 5, good. 3 more. 6, and up. And 7, notice I don't have a great range here. A big range. Last one. And 8. Now you can go down as low as you want. And up. Good. Flip that chair to the other side. Great job. Now this is called a pistol squat or a one-legged squat. And what this does, this really gives us the opportunity. When we squat down with both feet, typically our weight is distributed evenly, 50-50. The advantage of doing this on one leg is now we take our entire body weight and we have one leg responsible for the load of what 2 legs normally handle, right? Does that make sense? I just made that up. I'm just kidding. Here we go. All right, we're going to shift our weight over to the left foot, right foot up in the air, and we're down. Stick that bottom out, back flat, and up. And 2, good. And 3, try to keep that knee over your toe, that's it. And 4, good, and up. And 5, and up. And 6, and up. 2 more, well done. And 7, let me give you a different angle, good. And up, last one, 8, good, good. And up. And relax. Great job. Really feeling that in the glutes, feeling that in the lower leg. That's right. That is what preventing falls feels like. Great job. Any questions? Beautiful. Let's move into our posture pillar, okay? We're going to move into the posture section now. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to have our hands over our head. If we have any kind of limitations, maybe we have a total joint replacement in our shoulders, any kind of limitations, you don't have to get your hands over your head necessarily. If you need to, you can bring them down. You can even put them on your hips if you'd like, okay? So, and it'll explain itself as we get through this explanation here. So what this is called is a founder's exercise, right? And this is the next best thing to a plank, right? Now, I'm not going to have anyone get on the floor today, but if you're experiencing back pain, a lot of times it's because of some sort of dysfunction. Most of that dysfunction is attributed to weakness somewhere in the core, okay? Planks are the best thing you can do to strengthen your core. This is number 1B, okay, or 1A rather. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart. Knees slightly bent. All right, we're going to take our hands and go straight in the air. Now, I want my palms facing one another, okay? I want my palms facing one another. Now, all I'm going to do, very similar to the pistol squats we just did, one of the reasons why we did those is we're going to stick our bottom out and go down just a bit. All right, so I'm sticking my bottom out, I'm squatting down. Now, as I squat down, I'm going to push my arms back. They're going to want to have a tendency to go forward. I want to fight that urge, and I want to push my thumbs back. I'm going to hold this position, my body weight is on my heels, and I'm just going to stand right back up. Okay? Let's give it a go. And 1. I tell you what, I'll give you credit for time served, so this is 2. And up. And 3. Now only go down as far as you feel comfortable. And up. And 4. Make sure those knees don't cave in. And up. Well done. And 5. Stick that bottom out. Good, good. And up. 3 more. 6. Push back, and up. And 7, good. And up. Now if your arms get tired, you can bring them down. Last one. And 8, push back. Good, good. Now if your arms are down, you can just push back with your shoulders and relax. Great job. Feel it in your legs. You should feel it in your lower back area, in your mid back, right? Well done. That's called our founders. First exercise, and you're definitely going to feel it in your shoulders. Okay? Now, that is our first exercise in the posture pillar, as I was saying. We're going to follow that up with what we call a straight leg deadlift or a floor reach. So our feet are not necessarily hip width, they're a little bit closer. All right, and remember, keep your knees bent. Always want to keep your knees bent. I want you to imagine that you have a basketball or a volleyball or some kind of playground ball. All you're going to do, right, is we're going to bend at the waist and we're going to reach to the floor. Try to touch that imaginary ball or your fingers to the floor, and then you're going to come right back up. Biggest key here, biggest key, keeping that back flat, not allowing it to be rounded, okay? Try to imagine pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades, and as you go down, I should be able to set a glass of water on top of your back. Sorry, excuse me. All right, here we go. Nice, feet, little closer than hip width. Knees, that's it. Stand over our toes, and we're going to go down. Look at a 45-degree angle in front of you. We're down, down, down. That's it. And then we're coming up. Good. Keeping that back flat. Remember, as you go down, pinch those shoulder blades together. You want to put that glass of water on top of your back. And we're down. That's it. Toes pointing straight ahead. And up. Good. And 3. Now, if you start to feel lightheaded, I want you to go ahead and sit down, okay? Sometimes that happens. It's rare. And up. That's it. If you need to, you can stop halfway. And 4. Really reach. A lot of good things going on here. We're stretching the back of the legs and up, as well as strengthening the glutes, the hamstrings, and down the lower back. Everything that's going to help us keep us nice and tall and erect. And up. Good. 2 more. Down. Pinch those shoulder blades. And up. Last one. And down. Very good. Nice and slow. And up. Good, good. So, well done. Get a little shot of water if you need it. Guys, one of the joys of working from home, I have 4 children. My son is getting ready to go to work. You may see him come across the screen here. So if you do, that's all that's happening. So he's headed out. No, Mom, he's not out yet. All right, here we go. We're going to go back to our founders exercises. Remember, we're working in that cycle, okay? Good, good. We're going to get our feet hip width apart now. It's going to be a bit wider, all right? Feet hip width apart, arms in the air, nice and tall. And let's begin. We're down, push back, and up. Good, good. I like that little pause at the bottom. And we're down. Good, good, good. Michelle, that's it. Push, push, and up. Well done. And down, push back. Good, Gwen. Push, push. And up. That's it. Really stick that bottom out. And down. Good, Ann. Good, good. And up. Well done. And down. Push, push. And up. 3 more. You can do it. Hang in there. Down. Shift that weight to your heels. That's it. And up. Awesome. Good, Judith. And down. Great. Reach for the sky. That's it. Push back. And up. Last one. And down. That's it. Push back, and up, and rest. Whoo, shake it out. Holy moly. Who knew? Well done. Good, good. Everything's in front of us. We drive, our phones, right? We sit, shoulders come together. This exercise not only strengthens the core, it also strengthens the posterior delt, the shoulders, the traps, the teres major minor, all those muscles that are responsible for helping us keep our shoulders back. As we build muscle there, right? Muscle is heavy. Muscle weighs more than fat. We've all heard that. Muscle is heavy, so muscle acts like an anchor when we build it on the back of our shoulders, and it pulls our shoulders back. Why is that important? Well, posture, right, is important because it helps us place our balanced center of mass where it was designed to be and function, right? Just above the belly button, about an inch or so back. Here, there's less dysfunction in my gait than here. Do you see how many muscles are now being overworked to keep me upright and erect, to try to support me here versus having my shoulders back over my ankles, over my heels? Does that make sense, guys? Yeah? We'll talk more about it as we get into the vestibular system, get into the third week. All right. To our straight leg deadlifts or our floor reaches, okay? Now remember, we're going to bring our feet in a bit closer. All right, a bit closer. We've got our ball, knees slightly bent. Remember, we're going to look at a 45-degree angle, so I don't want you looking forward. I don't want you looking straight down. We're going to go down, everyone together. You'll feel your weight shift to your heels. That's it. Pinch those shoulder blades. Keep that back flat. And up. And 2. That's it. Descend nice and slow with control. And up. Good. And 3. Down, down, down. And up. Good, good. And 4. Good. And up. That's it. Here's 5. Reaching down. Remember, if you get lightheaded or you experience some lightheadedness, you need to stop. Just take a break. That's okay. And up. That's it. 3 more. And 6. Really stretch. Keep that back flat. I cannot stress that enough. Really force yourself. Make that table. And up. Good. 2 more. 7. Good. And up. Last one. And 8. Down, down, down. That's it. And up. And relax. Great job. That is our posture pillar. Everything we've done in that pillar, in our strength pillar, has been targeted specifically to build strength and build posture. Okay, I've been doing this for 20 years, right? And these are the best value for our time, right? When it comes to exercises and strengthening the body. Any questions? Everyone feeling good? It's Friday. Come on. All right, let's get into our posture pillar. By the way, this is my favorite pillar because we get to sit down. So join me and let's have a seat. All right. Now, what I'm going to have you do, or what I'm going to ask, is let's sit towards the edge of our chair. Now, I don't want you sitting on the edge of the chair, but as you can see, I'm not completely back in the chair. I'm probably, if you divide the chair in half, I'm a little closer to the front. All right. All we're going to do here is a couple of different flexibility stretching exercises. And this is intended to help undo everything that happens in our day-to-day lives, right? Such as sitting. How many of you sit during the day? That's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. So what happens is these muscles in the back of our legs, as I sit, they shorten. When I stand, they lengthen. It becomes a problem. The older we get, we tend to move up the corporate ladder. We do more sitting than walking around, especially in this day and age with technology so advanced. Those days of walking down the hall saying, hey, Joe, we have a meeting at 1 versus sending an email or a text. What happens is we're sitting more, right? Many other things happen, but let's just go with this for now. It's easy to explain. It impacts our gait because now our muscles have become so tight they cannot function through their full range of motion, the range of motion they were designed to function. Now what happens is that if I'm tight, I can't quite extend my leg as far as I want it. Well, that impacts my gait. Anytime a muscle can't function through its entire range of motion due to whatever reason, an injury, whatever restriction, another muscle has to pick up the slack. So if I have a muscle working at 90%, other muscle is working at 110%, right? Or it's a synergy of muscles that are having to be overworked. That's where we get dysfunction. That's where we start to find pain, okay? So flexibility is very important to help prevent the dysfunction in the first place. Here, in this chair, we're going to take both of our legs and we're going to start at 90-degree angles here. All right, so I've just got my legs bent at 90 degrees. All I'm going to do is reach down in front of me, just straight down, and try to put my palms on the floor. Now, I understand maybe there's a reason why we can't quite get there, or we can't do this. Just do the best you can, make that range as far as you can take it, and you're just going to hold. And we're going to pause here for 20 seconds. There is a reason for 20 seconds. Anytime you stretch, you always want to stretch for a minimum maximum of 20 to 25, 30 seconds there. Good, and just sit there. If you start to get lightheaded, come on up. Good, good. You may notice as time goes by, you're able to reach a little further. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Reason for 20 seconds, real quick, muscle tissue gets excited, it wants to tighten up. After about 3 to 4 seconds, we have mechanisms in the body that tell that muscle to relax, so you get a more complete stretch. That's the reason for 20. The whole process takes about 20 seconds. That's why we hold stretching exercises for that length of time. Okay, bring your left leg out in front of you. We still have our right leg bent. We're going to take both hands and slide down that left leg. All right, now you can look at a 45-degree angle there. It's okay if your knee's bent. It's okay if your toes pointing up or if it's pointing straight. That's okay. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the back of the leg, you're doing this correctly. We're just going to hold. Just breathe normally. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, let's take our right leg. We're going to reach it out in front of us. Same thing on the other side. Both hands. We're going to slide down that leg. Good. Now this leg, when we stretch it, may look differently than our left leg. That's okay. What do I mean by that? Well, maybe the left foot was pointing straight. This one's pointing up. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the back of your leg, back of your calf, back of your knee, we're doing it right. Good. You may even feel a little pull in your back. That's a bonus there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. Now, I'm going to have you slide into the back of your chair. All right? Now, you want to keep your back from resting on the back of the chair. This next exercise is a really great exercise. I included this on the advice of my dear cousin. He's a physical therapist, and he helped me collaborate on Balance University along with Dr. Khan and other OTs, PTs. This exercise is for our neck, and it's important because as we are in casual conversation, we need to have mobility. We need to have a great range of motion to identify obstacles, right? It also will prevent pain and dysfunction. But another thing that I see in my practice is a lot of folks want to live at home until the end, okay? A big part of that, of being independent, is being able to drive. A lot of folks were having little fender benders. There's a lot of reasons for that, but I was seeing, and I do see, a restriction in visibility, right? So for us, there's multiple reasons we do this. I just want to explain this real quick. As we increase the flexibility in our cervical area, right, in our necks, it helps us when we drive, especially in Naples, Florida, where everyone in Naples must have been a previous NASCAR driver. I mean, it is unbelievable the amount of retired NASCAR drivers we have here. But you want to be able to have that range of motion, especially when we drive, because driving is so important to independence, right? Okay. The way this works, we're sitting in our chair, we're back a bit. We're going to take our right hand and grab underneath our chair, okay? This is our anchor. We call this our anchor. Right hand a little bit towards the back, sitting nice and tall. Okay, we're going to take our left hand and cross our stomachs. So right hand's holding under the chair, left hand across our stomach. All right, now we're going to lean and look to the left. So we're leaning away from the anchor. Okay, what I want you to do, leaning and looking to the left, I want you to look up, I want you to look down, I want you to try to turn and put your chin on that left shoulder. And you're going to feel a big time pull in the arm, maybe the shoulder, maybe both, maybe even up to the neck. You're just going to hold this position. So do a bit of exploration, looking up, looking down, go slow, find the place you feel the stretch the most and just hold that. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to do the same thing, just go in the opposite way, all right? So let's take now our left hand, and we're going to reach under the chair. Take our right hand, is going to go across our stomach, our feet are flat on the floor. Okay, and we're going to lean away from the anchor, so we're going to take our chin and put our chin on our right shoulder. All right, or try. We're going to look up. We're going to look down. We're going to find the place we feel that stretch the most. We don't want to kill it. We're just going to hold. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. That is our flexibility pillar. Pretty simple, right? But very, very important. Any questions? All right, let's rock and roll. Now we're going to get into the balance pillar. I want you to get a shot of water. Let's get about 20 seconds here. We're going to move right into our balance pillar. Everyone still hear me okay? Yeah, a little thumbs up. Okay, I had a little pop there, so good. Okay. Good. Let's start with our chair on the left side. First, specifically targeted balance exercise. And when it comes to balance and Tai Chi, balance-specific exercises, there was a study done, and I'll send this research to you too as part of this program. We go through different things, and I'll talk about this later. Overall, exercise programs that reduced falls that caused injuries by 37% and falls leading to serious injuries by 43% and broken bones by 61% were specific fall prevention exercises where seniors were focused on balance-specific exercises. Tai Chi is great. Please don't hear me wrong. Tai Chi is great, okay? But in order to improve your balance where you're reducing injuries by 37%, broken bones by 61%, you need to do balance-specific exercises, which is what we're doing right now. First exercise we're going to do is what's called a three-point touch. Simply put, touch in the back, touch on the side, touch in the front. I would like for you to have all of your body weight on that left foot. So, no weight on that right foot as you're going through the touches. All right? So when we get to the front, we'll just simply touch, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Everyone together if you haven't already started. 1, 2, 3. Bend that knee. 1, 2, and 3. Find your focal point in front of you. Find a point on the wall. Stare at it and focus. Move slowly. Control. You don't want to allow momentum to play a role. Your foot should be flat on the floor. Good. We're going to do 4 more. Core tight, shoulders back. 1, 2, and 3. Good, good. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Let's work the other side. We're going to change our chair. You can really feel that lower leg starting to light up a little bit. Feel it burning a little bit. All right, here we go. Same thing. Opposite side. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. We'll start in the back. We'll start in the front. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good, good. Keep that knee slightly bent. 1, 2, and 3. Take your time with it. 1, 2, and 3. Good. If you need to hold on, that's okay. You can do so. If you're holding on, maybe try 3 fingers or 2 fingers. Good. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, I don't want any weight on that foot that we're tapping with. Imagine tapping the top of eggshells, right? 1, 2, 3. If you're married, you know exactly what it's like trying to walk on eggshells, don't you? Kind of like that. 3. Just kidding. Or am I? Focus. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Last one. 1, and 2, and 3. And relax. We're going to run a little bit long. I certainly understand if you need to go. Little stuff this morning, but I usually run pretty good on time. I do run maybe 5 minutes late. Guys, I do apologize, just trying to give you all this information. I try to keep it right on time. So if you need to go, I understand, and I do apologize. So next exercise we're going to do, leading into a lot of what we've already done today, right? If we haven't done enough squats, we're going to do more. All we're simply doing is feet hip width apart, chair on the right side. You're going to go down just a little, right? We're not going all the way down, just 3/4. Come up, and as you come up, right leg goes up, hip and knee flexion. You're going to put that foot right back on the ground where it came from. Then you're going to go down. We're going to come up. You're going to shift and lift the other foot. And then down. Okay? So we'll alternate back and forth. You have that hand. It's certainly okay to use your hand as you bring the knees up, the legs up into the air. Make sure you have access if you need it, okay? Everyone together. Feet hip width apart. And let's begin. We're going to go down. Coming up, right leg comes up first. So shift to the left. Up. Put that foot right where it came from. Put it right back where it came from. And we're down. And up. Now we shift to the right. Left foot comes up. And down. Down. And up. Now right leg in the air. Good. And down. And down. That's it. If you can't quite get it all the way up, that's okay. Left foot. Do the best you can. And down. Good. Down. And we're up. Right leg. Shift. Lift. And down. Good. Stay forward. Don't lean back. Down. And we're up. Shift. Lift. And down. Under control. Down, shift that weight to your heels, and we're up, shift, lift, that's it, and down, well done, and down, and we're up, and we're shift, lift, and down, good, 2 more each side, we're down, we're coming up, shift, lift, and down, and we're down, that's it, core tight, and up, shift, lift, and down. Now I'm going really slow, that's on purpose. Down, last one, up, shift, right leg, up. We're going to do the left now. And down, up, shift, lift, and relax. Great job. Good, good. Earlier, we did our single leg lateral with a pause. Now we're going to go out and make a circle. All right? So let's start here. We're going to have our chair on the right side. Find your focal point. Remember, keep your knees slightly bent. We're going to shift our weight to the right side. We're going to go out with our leg, make a circle, and bring it back in. Just as easy as that. All right, everyone together. We're out, circle, and in. Out, circle, and in. Now, it doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't matter. Out, circle, and in. Good, good. Out, circle, and in. Now try to keep that leg in the air if you can, right? Try to keep from putting it on the ground. Circle and in, that's it. And out, circle and in. Good. 4 more. Circle and in. Out, circle and in. And out, circle. Last one. Out, circle, and in. Good, good. Let's rotate to the other side. Very good. All right. This is it. We're going to do this. We'll finish with our one-legged balance for 60 seconds, and we're out of here. All right. Here we go. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right leg in the air. We're out, circle, and in. Very good. Out, circle, and in. Great job. Out, circle, and in. Out, circle, and in. That's it. Out, circle, and in. Perfect. That's it. I figure you guys can do it on your own. You don't need me to tell you out, circle, and in every time. Good, good. Keep that knee slightly bent. That's it. 4 more. Here we go. Good, good. Try to keep that foot up in the air if you can. That's it. Last one. Very good. Last thing we always finish in class is we always stand on one foot for 60 seconds. All right? And that's what we're going to do here, okay? Let's start. Since our chair is on the left side, let's just go ahead and start there. All right? We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. All right? Right foot in the air. 60 seconds. Time begins now. Nothing fancy here. Just standing on one foot for 60 seconds. Bend your knee. Find your focal point. Good. Core tight. If you need to hold on, that's okay. Good. 20 seconds have passed. Thirty seconds. 40 seconds. 50 seconds. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's shift to the other side. All right. Nice and tall. Knees slightly bent. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left foot in the air. Find your focal point. Time begins now. Balancing on a right foot, 60 seconds. Very good. You can hold on if you need to. Focus. 20 seconds have passed. 30. Good. 40. All right, here we go. 10 seconds remaining. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Good job. Thank you for hanging in there, guys. Usually I don't run this late. I do apologize. First session's always a little late. Remember, second edition of Balance University is available at mybalanceuniversity.com. Check the website out. A lot of great resources there, checklists, things you can download. I certainly appreciate it on behalf of FGCU Online, Balance University Online. You guys have a great weekend. Any questions? All right. Great job. You guys remember your homework. Make someone smile. Got to do it. It's your homework. Got to do it. Hey, thank you. You too. Yeah, thanks. Hey, you have no idea how much faster it is getting ready in the morning. Holy cow. Yeah, right? All right. Have a good weekend.